Okay, another quick video on percentages. This time this is going to be slightly more difficult. Okay, so this time we're going to use percentages of any kind, really. So, for example, a couple of examples there: 30%, 15%. Another couple of examples here: 61%, 24%. If you can do those already, give them a go, because I will be going through them in a sec. Okay, right. To find 30% of something, we've got to use the building blocks that we know how to find. Okay, what do we know? What can we use to make up 30%? I'd say the easiest thing, you could do 25% and 5%, but I think there's an easier way. Okay, 3 lots of 10%, I think is the easiest way to do this one. So if we find out what 10% is, remember to find 10%, you divide by 10, which would be 18. And then what can we do to get from 10% to 30%? Well, we could times it by 3 because 3 times 10 is 30. So we could do the same to the 18. Okay, so 18 times 3, you could do it in your head. I'm just going to do it like this just so that everyone's clear. 8 times 3 is 24. 1 times 3 is 3. Add the 2 is 54. So that is the answer for that first one. Okay, right, 15%. What building blocks can we use for this? For some of you, it's become like that. 10 and 5%. Okay, so 10%. Remember, you divide by 10 to get 6. Okay, and 5% is half of 10%, which is 3. Add them together, we're going to get 9 is our 15%, and that's our answer for that one. Okay. It's just finding the building blocks to use in order to find this. Okay, right, 61%. What building blocks can we use this time? Have a think. What can we use to make 61%? There is more than one correct answer. Okay, you could do 6 lots of 10% and 1%. You could do 50%, 10%, and 1% as well. I think that's the easiest way of doing it. Okay, so let's have a go at that. Right, 50%. 50% is half of it. So half of 480 is 240. 10% is get the original number and divide by 10. Don't get that number and divide by 10. You're always working with the original. Okay, so 480 divided by 10 is 48. Notice how I've lined these up. Okay, and 1% is divide by 10, divide by 10 again. So divide by 10, you get 48. Divide by 10 again, you get 4.8. Okay, we can now add these up. All right, I might have to move this question in a sec, or I could move all this up here. 240, add 48, add 4.8. I have lined these up in a way so that we can add them easily. We've got the decimal places there, and we've got everything else in the right place, in the right place value. 0 and 0 at 8, carry down the decimal point. 8 at 4 is 12, carry the 1. 4 at 4 at 1 is 9, and 2 add nothing is 2. 292.8. Okay, next one. Right, so again, there are a couple of different ways you could do 24%. Some of you might do 10%, add another 10%, add 4 lots of 1%. Perfectly fine way of doing it. My own preference, though, is to do 25% and then take away 1%. Okay, you can use taking away, because 25 take away 1 would, of course, be 24%. So 25% would be half it and half it again. So half it once, you get 450. Half it again, you get 225. And then 1% is divide by 10 again, which would be 9. Okay, we could take that away, which would give us 216 for the answer to this one. Okay, so these are slightly more difficult percentages. I'll have this video as well as another video from another teacher to help you. Hope it helps. Thank you very much.